Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Zach, and I'm back for another video. This one's just kind of an update video thing. Um, so, a couple weeks back, I told you guys about my grandpa. He had struggled a lot, and, well, he struggled for 3.5 weeks with trying to get better. We tried everything, dialysis. We put him on dialysis. We put him on everything like that. He didn't make it, um, and we buried him already and all that good stuff. But this whole week has been, I mean, hell. I appreciate everyone's support in, you know, um, just helping the situation, prayers, all that stuff. So um, it's been a really terrible week for me, and that's why I mean, YouTube is the last thing on my bucket list. With all this going on, with having to work through it and doing all this other stuff, it's just been terrible. So I know one of the last things he said, which was kind of bad because it happened on that date. But last things I talked to him about, um, he said, "Well, when's your birthday?" Because my birthday was coming up at the time, and I told him October 21st. And I'm gonna be 21, and that was his big thing. That was his big thing about me turning 21 and becoming actual, full grown man, adult. You know, well, he said, once I get out of here, I was after his kidney, sorry, I can't talk. After his kidney transplant, whenever he was, good and awake and all that stuff, he said, well, after I get out of here, we're going to do something big for your birthday. We're going to do something. And, well, let's just put it this way. After that, he got worse and worse. And, he just couldn't do it. I couldn't see him like that. And you know, um, after 3.5 weeks, we had decided to pull him off of the ventilator or life support, um, to see if he would hold it. And we didn't even get to that point. It would be the fourth week that we would pull it off, and he died before that. He died on life support, which is terrible. It hurts because I think the main reason it hurts is, well, his funeral was on my birthday. I mean, not the funeral, the visitation, and the funeral was the next day, but it was still on my birthday, and I wasn't even I'm not even focused on anything related to my birthday. I still have that image in the back of my mind of him laying in the bed. It's never gonna leave me. But neither will the memories. I mean, my grandpa was hands down the best man you could meet. I mean, he was funny. He talked to anyone. He would walk up to just people in general in Walmart and just start talking to them, and he was just, he was the man to be. And I hope I can live in his footsteps one day. And you know, anyways, he was a veteran in the U.S. Army. He went over to Vietnam for 3 to 6 years. I don't know. I can't remember. 3 or 6. I don't. Somewhere around there. 6 years or something. 3 years to 6 years. Somewhere in that time frame. Um, he worked with the army, and then we had a 21 gun salute. Well, it wasn't 21 gun salute. There was only 3 guys, and they shot, but it was like you know, it was a salute nonetheless. And you know about the military, and they're really stressed about, getting them buried and stuff like that. So they couldn't really help that it was on my birthday. So, I mean, he was the man. And I don't know if I have any footage or video of him, but if I do, I'll put it up sometime and I'll let you guys watch it sometime in the near future. And you could just, you couldn't beat him. You couldn't. He was the best, granddad I could probably ever even think about having. Um, so I, it's weird now because at the funeral I was crying my eyes out, but now I can't I can't cry because it'll make me hurt worse, and I don't want to, and I know he wouldn't want me to, you know, cry for. I mean, he would, but he wanted me to live my life. He wouldn't want me to, sit back and grieve over him, and you know, but he lived his life to the fullest, and he's a good man. So it goes without saying, like I said, everything that I do on the side has been put way back. I mean, look, jackets right over there that I just took off just threw because, I mean, I've been either out or running around doing stuff, going to the funeral. There's no time. There literally is not that many hours in the day to do anything with anything because I mean, having to work on night shift and then having to deal with all the situation, it's been, I mean, terrible. I've getting 2 to 5 hours of sleep a day, if that. Maybe, I know one day I didn't even sleep and I went 48 hours without sleeping. Um, so, I mean, there's not that many hours in the day. I wish there was more. And I wish that you had more time, but you don't. And it's made me realize how short life is, and you know how you're gonna be gone, and you're never gonna come back. And I would want to live like him. I'd want to live my life to the fullest because you never know. One day you could be gone without snap of a finger, without anybody knowing, or not with anybody knowing, but without anybody caring, or is you want to make an impact. Your life needs to mean something, and I think he impacted everyone else's life but his own, and he always cared for other people before he even cared for himself. I remember one day I went over to his house, um, just to sleep over. I was like 13 or something. Sleep over there, and we got up, and he was up. He was out. He was up and ready to go and ready to take on the day. And he gets up. He goes, "Get up, boy." And I was like, "What?" It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:30. He said, "Shoot, when I was in the military, we get up at 3 a.m." And he was pumped and ready. We went fishing that day, I think, and I remember him handing me a bowl of Cheerios, and he said, "Do you like Cheerios?" I said, "I've never had them, really. I don't really eat them." Of course, that's pretty weird being 13 or whatever. Well, I didn't really eat them because I ate all like the Fruit Loops and stuff like that. I didn't really eat Cheerios. And he said, "Well, I eat Cheerios every morning for the past 15 years, something like that." He said, uh, it was just one of his daily routines. And, I got to that point where it was like, I thought to myself, that's pretty cool. And that he had a daily routine, you know? So, yeah. With me, it's just like, whatever happens, happens. I mean, I have a daily routine of coming home, um, and just, I usually take my shoes off at the door and stuff like that, but it's just the fact that he stayed with eating the same thing for 15 years, or doing the same stuff for 15 years. I mean, that's a long time. And I got to thinking about that, and then I was like, well, it really isn't, because a year only consists of 365 days and 24 hours in a day. If you add it all up, I don't know how many minutes it is, but I don't know how many hours either. I think it's like, anyway, somebody add that up for me. It's a lot. It's not that much. And to think about it, you don't have that much time on this earth. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys, and that was kind of like a video that needed to be put up. So that's kind of why I haven't been doing anything, and trying to stream more, but of course life happens, and yeah, so I just kind of want to share it with you guys, and I guess it'll make me feel better to get it off my chest, but it still doesn't take away the fact, so other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. More videos will be coming soon, and if you're new, like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because it's one of the things. You gotta help each other out, So I'll catch you guys in the next one, and have a great day. Peace.